Hey everyone, let me put you in a situation. You're a child again, living a happy and simple life. You live with acres and acres of forest in your own backyard. You spend your days playing outside, being with your loving family, and just exploring your youth. This is your whole world. It's all you know and love. You're so happy. But one day, you wake up to the strangest loud noises. You look outside and see the forest you love so much being plowed down. You panic and run outside to figure out what is happening. You see these big, scary machines crush everything. You turn around at the loudest sound yet to see your own house come crashing down beneath another one of these machines. You run away to try to avoid being crushed yourself, but look back and see everything rise up into flames. How do you feel? Terrified and devastated? How could anyone do this? I'm sure none of you want to go through this yourself or ever wish this upon someone else. But what if I told you that you may be supporting an industry that does the same exact thing to orangutans and their families? Take a moment to look at the ingredients that your food contains. Things like popcorn, cookies, and ice cream are usually a good place to start. Check for one thing: palm oil. You have been buying everyday items with this ingredient and may not have even paid attention to it. It may even be hiding in items like your shampoo and detergent, even though the ingredients are not fully disclosed on the packaging. The industry behind this seemingly harmless sounding ingredient have actually become extremely destructive to animals and their environments. So let me tell you why palm oil has become such a great evil. Palm oil is a cheap oil to produce. It has increased in popularity because it has become the less expensive alternative to many other vegetable oils. It has a significantly higher yield compared to other crops such as soy when comparing the oil production to crop ratio. This has greatly increased demand and therefore increased production. So to keep up with all of this, palm plantations must be planted rapidly. Plantations can be found on continents such as Africa, Asia, North America, and South America. But 85% of all of these are located just on Indonesia and Malaysia. And this is also the only place where wild orangutans can be found. They are native to the islands of Borneo and Sumatra, but palm oil plantations have invaded on their habitat and caused some real danger for these apes. The story I told you before has actually happened to tens of thousands of wild orangutans as a direct result of palm oil plantations. Sometimes the orangutan will try to adapt to the new palm habitat, but end up starving and malnourished because the palm fruit is not enough to sustain their diet, which really isn't even the worst part. They can be captured by workers or poachers, end up being clubbed to death, maimed, or sold illegally into the pet trade. All of this has driven the orangutan into a critically endangered status. The demand for palm oil is estimated to double by 2030 and triple by 2050. So the future of these great apes looks like a grim one, but the solution is you. Just being aware of this issue is the first step, and taking action is the second. The trick is finding the sustainably sourced palm oil. This is because if the palm plantations were to be replaced by another crop with a demand on oil, there would need to be even more deforestation due to there being a lower oil yield on other crops. Sustainable choices are always the way to go if you're looking to preserve the environment and all the life in it, and voting with your dollar can make all the difference.